All eyes were on Parliament Hill this afternoon as the Harper government unveiled the federal budget. With the fall election approaching, experts predicted it would include some pre-election goodies. There weren't any huge surprises inside the balanced budget, but there were a few nuggets that could affect people in our region. They include spending on transit infrastructure, manufacturing, and small business tax cuts.
But a balanced budget is the only way to ensure long-term prosperity for Canadians.
The budget held a couple of nuggets for municipalities. It has earmarked funding for transit, as pushed for by the Federation of Canadian Municipalities. While the funding targets big cities, there may be windfalls for small cities like ours.
It doesn't affect everybody across Canada, but one of the things we can see is that maybe that'll ease some of the pressure on the new Building Canada plan and give some more room for other infrastructure projects.
More good news for this community and the region is tax cuts to small business, with the rate falling from 11% today to incrementally 9% in 2019.
What a lot of the focus of the government has been is to jobs, to try and use businesses to create jobs. So if you have businesses, now they've got another 20% more in their pocket that they would have otherwise had. Hopefully they plow that back into their businesses, expanding and more employment.
Another boon for the economy of this region goes to the manufacturing centre, with faster and longer-term write-offs for machinery purchases.
One of the big things there is a write-off on their capital investment, which is always a big thing. Companies are hesitant to make large investments because it takes a big payback. Now they're getting an accelerated write-off, or more so, it's always been there, but it's always kind of been extended year to year to year. Now in this budget, they said, okay, we'll put it out there for 10 years.
While Garth Frizzell is praising the budget and how it helps municipalities with the Build Canada Fund, there were two other areas that smaller municipalities failed to get with this budget: housing and wastewater funds.
We'd pushed pretty hard over the last 2 years to get some renewals of funds, and as one positive, they didn't continue on with the phasing out of some of their programs. It's declining a bit, but there was some movement there, but not as much as we'd hoped. With wastewater and other systems, that was a missed opportunity this time.
All in all, this budget is seen as positive, even though many pundits are calling it an even greater pre-election budget than in the past, with much of the spending backdated to take effect post-election. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.